Check out great deals throughout the store at Safeway. This week at Safeway, get mega packs of USDA Choice boneless beef chuck roast for $3.97 per pound with digital coupon, limit 2 packages. Plus, Hass avocados are 10 for $10 member price. And get Fuji apples for just 77 cents per pound with digital coupon. Also this week at Safeway, get selected varieties of Lucerne milk gallons for the member price of $3.99 each when you buy 2. Visit Safeway.com or head into your local store for more deals.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 MiniBytes here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, guys? What's up? Yeah, I know, it's middle of the week and it's a MiniByte, right? Nah. Well, you see, because of Hangouts, Hangouts didn't happen this time. Turns out that, some of us have been called into work, and then some of us have to go to work early tomorrow, so, it fell apart. But don't you worry, though. We can bring it back next week. Meanwhile, on the other hand, I still gotta give you something, so here's some Monster Fest updates for you all. One, I just got some more movies that came in. Oh, yeah! So, I don't know, we might go into overtime on this year's fest. Because with the way this stuff is lined up here, look, I got the classic Tarantula. Oh, look, I said look like I'm on J360 TV right now. Even though this episode will go to J360 TV. I got Tarantula, I got Night Gallery episodes, and then also, I think I got, some sort of classic B movie here. I don't know, I might go ahead and throw that on tomorrow. See, some of this stuff is a mix. I'm combing Tubi right now, and I'm looking at this one called Spawn of the Sithus, which deals with this flesh-eating monster coming out of the underground in order to try to conceive and spawn itself. You can't make this up. So if anything, I fell out at a whole point where I was covering witches for a little bit. Then I went into this whole thing where teenagers were trying to kill themselves and do stupid things, and now I'm dealing with bog monsters and flesh eaters. Ain't God good? That's all I gotta say. I'm loving it, man. This stuff is actually on point this year, and God knows what exactly I'm gonna cover when I look over at Shudder. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good. One way or another, I do have content for you guys. So, also, I do have some new stuff happening over on the micro social media sites, such as TikTok and not Twitter yet, because I'm still figuring out exactly what to throw over there, but I also have things happening on Instagram via the Reels. So you just have to catch it to stay tuned to see what's happening. That's actually experimental, so if anything, I'm in Frankenstein mode with that. And speaking of Steins, Frankenstein is happening. I got a special project with him happening tomorrow, which is the listening party for Fightful Refrains. It's similar to a Jams episode, but it's actually a new part of the brand here at J360 Productions called One Shots. So, if anything, we have something special going on. It's similar to how I was helping out Space Force with his concert. So, it's all once again, working with people in the Jam fam to get some of their projects out there. I'm looking forward to it, And hey, like I said before, I'm interested in working with a lot of you guys on your special projects. It's just got to be before I get roped into an event or something like that. Kind of like how I'm into Monster Fest right now. He had his early, so it was one of those kind of things. And plus, there's someone else that wanted to do something during Monster Fest, and I'm like, hey, you guys spoke to me at the right time. Just let me know how you want to do it, because I don't want to just jump in entirely. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about organization when it comes to that. But all in all, though, I'm having a great time. And including, you never know, there might be a whole week of Hangouts episodes with the way things are going. So, just have to stay tuned to see what happens. But in addition to that, I couldn't just throw another J-Man episode at you guys because I said there wasn't going to be any J-Man episodes during the week, didn't I? During the week! That one landed on Sunday, so... Or did it land on Monday? Sometimes I get so damn busy, I forget. Anyway, look. Either way, it happened. So it's whatever you heard in that episode, which was a lot of great nightmare tales, stay tuned because I got plenty more of those coming as well. Matter of fact, I did get a new book on urban legends, so we're going to have fun with this happening right here. Speaking of which, those who have been asking, yes, it is Jams Week. And then there are people who actually thought that it would be kind of weird for like a listening party and jams to happen. I'm like, you guys really, really don't get me, do you? I always do these kind of things. I mean, like, they're both going to help each other. And you know what? It's me working with the Jam fam, and I don't mind doing that. Especially those that have been there ever since day one. Let's just be honest with you. So, yeah, I'll give you guys a listening party. And then also, I'll give you guys the Jam's presentation on Friday. So, in other words, I'm really, really wrapped up with things. In addition to seeing, damn, that monster really effed up this old lady, though. Good Lord. Like, ate her face and everything. I can't get mad at somebody getting their lunch, but damn. Jacked her up really, really good. Woo. Speaking of which, I do have a couple more riffs to throw at you guys, because there was a string of really lackluster films here, and I'm still kind of like at odds with this one movie I saw not too long ago. It was called Night of the Cobra Woman. First off, it wasn't just one night. It was multiple nights, and even then, it got kind of boring after you realize she needed to do this one trick just so that she could become one with this snake or something. Or, no. What happened was, she ended up being in a cavern where there was a snake, and the snake bit her, and then all of a sudden, she wasn't really the same person anymore. She was the snake, assuming a human form. And then the thing is, she was so venomous that she would go after multiple different men at random times because she needed their blood and go ahead and spread the venom in order for her to stay young. And then after a while you realize, like, in the end she wanted to become one with the snake, and then it was like, but you already were one with the snake. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's like I'm at odds with it. But at the same time though, the main character who was over there on a business trip for one, and also to see his girlfriend, even though his girlfriend didn't play like a major plot in the movie. If anything, she was kind of like just, hey, this is somebody we're just going to deal with to take a break. And I was like, oh, so she's not even going to make any attempt to solve what's going on with her man, because he kept sneaking out and everything because he wanted to be with the snake woman. So as that was going down, the problem is that there was no real progression in that area. She was still acting like whether she was worried that he still loved her or not. And the thing is that, like, she didn't make any attempt to stop the snake woman from grasping hold of him. And then in the end, he went through the same process that she did. So in a way, he became one with the snake because he wanted to be one with her. Which at the same time, as much sex as they had in the whole thing, I'm like, you sure you were still your own person at that point? But anyway, it's just one of them kind of movies where it's like, it's creepy, but after a while, you've seen this scene before, and it's like me showing you the same scene over and over and over again. Chances are you're not having fun with that. See what I'm saying? So, hey, but fortunately I got out of that and I watched this movie that was like Chud before Chud, you know what I mean? It was called Scared to Death, and the truth is, this monster, despite the way things were looking, but you know what, it was a 70s movie, so don't get all uptight about it. Hell, the other one was a 70s movie, so I got a little annoyed by that, but whatever. This movie right here, Scared to Death, really saved the night, though, because this monster came out of nowhere. The makeup, the process of him is just awesome. And the fact that he would go after multiple people to drain their spinal fluid in order to reproduce. Yeah, that was wild. I was like, oh, damn. That's what I like to see more of. Coming out of the New York sewer system, which is massive, and just like right there, like you can't even engage that thing on one-on-one in certain places. A whole damn maze that it lives in. Oh man, could you imagine? It's kind of like, Theseus facing the Minotaur. So it's like, or Minotaur, I should say. So it's like, yeah, I like that. So that one is definitely a favorite. I don't know if it'll be like a 4 or a 5. Nah, it's a 4. It's a 4, because the creep factor was right there. And then it made you wonder if, like, the main love interest actually survived or not. In the end, she did, but there was no hope for her to do so, because, like, he jacked her up really bad. Came up behind her, shoved his tongue right in her neck. Ah, damn. I mean, it's gruesome and horrible when you think about it, but it was so damn good because it's Monster Fest time. That's the way of going about that, if you will. But as I'm looking right now and I'm seeing like some of the monsters coming out of this bog right here, going ahead and trying to rip the flesh off of people just because it could. And it's about to go after 2 homeless dudes right now. Yeah, this alright. Look, I don't have anything against people, but you know, like, they right there and he's right there, and I think that he's going to be the deciding factor of who wins and loses. It's just the way that is. Especially when you aggro the monster. Like this one did. I had to laugh at that. Anyway. Yo. Oh my god, dang. He had to rip. Wow, he had to rip everything off, right? Yeah, I didn't want to see that. Anyway, so while all this is going down, this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to go ahead and watch this, and then all of a sudden I got to try to get a little sneak sleep so I can go ahead and handle some of my day job in the morning. Yeah, so if anything, Hangouts isn't because any of us really purposely canceled. Hangouts happened because, like, wrong timing for it. So, you know, it's just one of those things to kind of pay attention to. But remember, that's why I have multiple different shows, and I can always give you guys something to enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. The next 2 things that are on your list of order is, of course, the Frankenstein listening party, which is happening on J360 Radio at, let's see, 6 o'clock p.m., That's what we decided on, or, well, it's 6 o'clock p.m. his time, so it would be 7 o'clock p.m. over here. Alright? So keep that in mind. And then, of course, you know, like with, Jams is back on 10 o'clock again because that's just the way we do things with Jams. So, you know, just come back around the same station. That'll be Spreaker.com/user/J360 Radio. You know, use that link because you get all of them then. See what I'm saying? So that's how that works. And then, of course, you know, once things are live and all set and ready to go, it'll be on multiple different podcast outlets, you know, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and then, of course, Amazon Music. We even on Audible nowadays. Audible is owned by Amazon, so of course we're over there. But I think, like, one way or another, that reach is so insane on the other outlets. It's just like, yeah, this is one busy station. But other than that, though, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll bring in some more Monster Fest soon enough, and then guess what? Even then, I wonder what sort of other things we have happening on J360 TV. Yeah, we're nowhere near done yet. So you guys just stay tuned, okay? This is J-Man signing off. Peace.
Check out great deals throughout the store at Safeway. This week at Safeway, get mega packs of USDA Choice boneless beef chuck roast for $3.97 per pound with digital coupon, limit 2 packages. Plus, Hass avocados are 10 for $10 member price. And get Fuji apples for just 77 cents per pound with digital coupon. Also this week at Safeway, get selected varieties of Lucerne milk gallons for the member price of $3.99 each when you buy 2. Visit Safeway.com or head into your local store for more deals.